In my musical autobiography, you will see a collage of pictures and words that illustrate my musical influences and the role of music in my life from childhood through middle adulthood. You will also hear a musical soundtrack of favorite selections as well as a narration that fills in some of the details. Down by the old mill stream where I first met you. With your eyes as a young girl, I sang hymns at church and around the piano at family gatherings. We also sang old standards at these gatherings and on vacations. When visiting my dad, my siblings and I would line dance to the hustle, and after church, listen to American Top 40. Music was a fun way we connected. I took piano lessons at age 6 and stopped piano to take trumpet at age 11. The media influenced my music preferences.
There's so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side.
My hope was to be transformed by love, like Sandra Dee in the movie Grease. I also loved Miss Piggy's confident and vibrant personality.
And rainbows have nothing to hide.
Achievements in music and academics were my focus during junior and senior high school. According to a friend, it was marching Jana with band accompaniment, as I almost always had a solo. Music brought me stability and a place to belong. The achievement also fed my delicate self-confidence. I was first trumpet in the Missouri All-State Band for 3 years and attended various music camps, including the prestigious Interlochen Music Camp. After hours practicing trumpet, including in the car and on vacations, I became one of 2 people selected from Missouri for the McDonald's All-American High School Band. We marched in several parades traveling to Chicago, New York, Phoenix, and Los Angeles during my senior year. When I wasn't playing trumpet, I was playing piano and singing, sometimes alone or with my stepsister. The songs express my longing for deeper connection and my search for a greater purpose. Even from an early age, I was a romantic at heart and started to idealize in relationships.
From each other.
Thanks to an audition while on tour with the McDonald's Band, I received a full-ride music scholarship and left family and friends to attend Rice University in Houston, Texas. Studying classical trumpet meant orchestra and brass repertoire rehearsals, in addition to junior and senior recitals. Getting to the next level also meant striving for a new level of perfection. Music and trumpet playing in particular brought me the attention I craved, but in reality, I needed a deeper purpose, and connection. During college, I experienced a life-changing sense of God's love in Christ and benefited from several Christian friendships. After graduation from Rice, I decided to go on a musical mission trip. The Celebrant Singers is a mission organization, and we traveled in a bus from California to New York, and then flew over to Austria, Hungary, and Poland for more concerts. Playing trumpet every night that summer, music served as my inspiration and a way to hear from God. Upon returning home, I wanted to help people who were poor and found a job as a caseworker. I also taught trumpet, played in a brass quintet, and music was still an emotional outlet on the piano. Trumpet became less important as I pursued a master's in music theory. I had a graduate teaching assistantship, and for the next 10 years, I was obsessed about the composer Arthur Laurier and his relationship to Igor Stravinsky. I returned to Europe for a summer to research and fell in love with the romantic feel of a European town, Würzburg, Germany. It had palaces and cathedrals and a fortress on the hill. I felt like a singing sensation because of the attention and requests I got to sing after a talent show at the German Oratory. Upon returning to the U.S., I enrolled in voice lesson. Classical music was an integral part of the European culture, and I got to visit many cities and experience music firsthand: Nuremberg, Basel, Vienna, Salzburg, and many more. After flirting with getting a doctorate in music, I decided, based on my love of research and helping people, to get a master's in library science in order to become an academic librarian. During this time, I also had a long-distance relationship with a pianist, and we recorded a CD of his music with me singing. After this first librarian job, it was time to say goodbye to this relationship. But I was beginning to love music by Sarah Groves and other contemporary Christian songwriters. At this time, I also returned to Vienna, participating in a second mission trip at an international church. I also went to many performances at the Vienna Opera House. Fulfilling a dream to move to Chicago, in 2005 I took a job as a music librarian and made a new start. After hearing opera in Vienna, I was hooked and got season tickets to the Lyric Opera. I also made a friend who introduced me to blues music, and we went to clubs and played at coffee houses. I loved the music scene, the architecture, and living without a car. Songwriting also became a way to express my longings and isolation being in the big city.
Not much of a man, but still I am a man, and you bring out something inside me. A perfect little
After several heartbreaks, I finally got married after turning 41. He wasn't a musician, but we shared similar Christian beliefs, an appreciation of music, and a love of adventure. With very eclectic tastes, ranging from Chris Tomlin and David Crowder music, worship music, to indie groups like the Eels, and here you're listening to Cigaros, he introduced me to a world of new sounds and the expression of raw emotions in music. We have been able to return to Würzburg, and he has supported my music in every way, including my enrolling in an online music therapy program. After 15 years working in libraries, I wanted to do something heroic with my life and believed that music therapy was the path forward. Yet with reflection, I realized that my part-time job affords me more time to perform, which is my sweet spot. Although I've been fed for so long by my musical accomplishments, my heart needs simplicity, contentment, and being loved for who I am rather than what I do. It is time for this romantic girl to learn to relax and connect with others, including herself, her family, and of course her dog, Abby.